Hello, my name is Jonathan Palmer, and welcome to the book review for the book Forged by Fire by Mila Grigg. Let's do this. In the introduction section of the book, Mila Grigg explains how she got started, who she is, and what her story is, the trial she had to go through. There's some financial malpractice on the part of her husband, and she had to provide for her family, so she built up a personal brand. She got to it, and she started giving executive wardrobe advice, and eventually started giving advice for building company or personal brand image. And that was how she eventually started Moda, because she got so good at that she realized she could do that professionally. Part one of the book is about brand DNA. Brand DNA is what goes into building a personal brand and what doesn't. What brand DNA is not is it's not like your marketing tools or anything like that. It's who you are on your best day. It really drives what you're doing. Part two is about brand purpose. Purpose is not just what you do for a living, it's why were you even created? So what's God's purpose for you? So it goes a lot deeper than what most people would consider as the purpose. Part three is about brand values. Values are what you value. You might value hard work, you might value perseverance, and these are just some things that can be part of brand values. Both brand purpose and brand values are super important because people respect people and companies with have purpose and value. One, it helps you stay aligned, help you stay on track on your goals, because you're not just going all willy-nilly, because it's very important to making decisions based off of what your values are, what your purpose is. It only will hurt your brands to do things that will not work towards your end goals. Having purpose and having values, these can help put your brand in the image that you want and push your brand in the right direction. Part four is about brand stories. Brand stories are stories you can tell that show your expertise in a particular area or how you overcame the face of adversity. These are super important because they show your expertise, and means not just how you walk the walk, but or talk the talk. It's how you actually overcame in the face of adversity, and why people should actually listen to you at all. So brand stories are super important. Part five is about brand leaders, so these characteristics of good leaders and how to have good leadership. Leaders care about others, and they're open to feedback, but they make decisions themselves. And good leaders know how to make decisions based off of their values and based off of their purpose. Part six of the book is about brand awareness. It's just being aware of how people view your brand, and so it's super important just to know how. Because if you think people think one thing about you, but they actually think something completely else, that's not good. You might think everyone likes you, but if they don't, it's not very good. So you want to see how other people. You need to have good brand awareness to know what other people think about your personal brand. Part seven is about the brand mirror. This is about looking at your brand and seeing where you're succeeding, where you're not succeeding. So once you know what you're doing well, you can maybe key on that more, or you might find areas where you need to improve. So it's super important to look at brand mirror and about doing audits to see where you're doing well, where you're not doing well. Part 8 is about brand social. It's about giving advice for different social media platforms to help your personal brand. One of the first big things is that having social media and being good on it is essential these days. It's not just an option. If you're going to have an unstoppable personal brand, you need to be strong on social media. And there's some advice for LinkedIn. You wanted to have a good, strong about section, which shows your personal value statement. And for YouTube, for example, you want to make sure you're doing enough videos and that show your expertise. And something that really surprised me in this book was just the need to have keywords to help build up your personal value statement. And something that I plan to do today to improve my personal brand is just to control the narrative by being more professional. It means dressing right, talking the talk, just showing my expertise. For me, it would probably be in the fishing and hunting categories, because that's what I'm good at and where I can succeed. And I rate this book a 8.5 out of 10, just because it had a lot of valuable information. I think she could have gone maybe just a little bit more detail on a few things, and maybe just has shown that everyone's main purpose should be serving Christ. She did do that at the end of the book. I think maybe she could have done a little bit earlier, but that's why I give it about an 8.5 out of 10. Thank you.